All right, what's up, Secular America? So this is going to be a bit of a reboot of the original video that I was working on. I didn't like how the way it went the first time, so I'm doing this now. Okay, so this is the rise of secular America, and excuse me, the material I'm going to be using is going to be from G-Man's video. Apparently, he has a bit of a problem understanding secularism, and I'm going to help him out. It's not a debate challenge or anything. I'm just giving him a lesson, just so he could better understand what he's criticizing. Let's watch.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Preaching to the Choir Ministries. I'm constantly hearing in these Google Hangouts about how secularism is on the rise. You got Wolf King on his show saying that, hello, secular America. And they're always looking at our society as being secular. They're saying that atheism is...
Yeah, that's due to the fact of our Constitution being a secular document, and made that very clear in the First Amendment. Congress makes no law respecting the establishment of religion. So, yeah, or prohibiting the like the belief thereof or whatever. Basically, freedom of religion means freedom from religion. So, yeah, it's secular as far as the laws go.
On the rise because more and more people are not going to the census and are saying that that they are affiliated with a particular religion. Because Christian churches are getting smaller somehow, that means that atheism is on the rise.
Well, not necessarily. I mean, yeah, you do have this current generation of millennials that aren't really ascribing to organized religion, so they're more or less looking around and stuff like that. To a lesser degree, atheism is on the rise by at least 5 or 6%, but more so to the point that with like the rise of science and reason and everything, it's pretty much apparent that religion as a authority on social issues has been declining. So that means things like abortion, stem cell research, same-sex marriage, medicine, all sort of stuff that's based on science and rationality in order to figure out how these things work and how to apply policy that'll affect our lives over what's found in religious texts or religious faith or anything like that. So yeah, there is secularization going on. I mean, you have to be pretty close-minded to think otherwise.
They're just forgetting about the other religions in the world. It just means that Christianity is going down, then religion's on the decline, which is nonsense.
Well, it's influence for the most part in the West, yeah. Not just in the United States, but a few other countries like Ireland, the Czech Republic, let's see, Canada, places like that.
And by the way, if secularism really was on the rise and secular morality was something to be grasped and something to be taken as being better than theistic morality, if that's true, why aren't you atheists showing your face on the internet? Why are you guys continually hiding behind icons and trolling people online?
Well, you're sort of taking that from your own personal experience. I mean, yeah, I mean, anonymity does matter to some people. There are some other ones who do use their name when talking either online or in other aspects of the public sphere. But yeah, I mean, the simple thing is anonymity matters to people. That's that sort of thing. And based on the way you act in your bombastic style, you can't be surprised that people would poke fun or, use mock satire to make a point.
You want to know why you guys are doing this, and you want to know why you're hiding your faces? Because you're not growing at the pace that you guys thought you was growing. People don't trust atheists. They think that atheists or atheism or people who practice atheism are dishonest people, and they should not be trusted. Just look at the news and look.
Yeah, I do look at the news. If I don't see some some right-wing political figure involved in some sex scandal, despite being some devout believer in Jesus, I mean, it's just a surprise to me. I mean, the prison population, at least the majority speaking according to statistics, are filled with Christians. Meanwhile, in Scandinavia, which just populated by nothing but, for the most part, non-religious people, according to statistics, it has lower levels of corruption, more levels of happiness, social progress, human development. these populations are doing well, thriving, and they're almost all non-religious, you know, with some atheists in between there as well. So I mean, yeah, the yeah, the idea of secular morality being a real thing that actually occurs among people, yeah, that's without question. So yeah, your private bias doesn't mean jack shit according to the hard data. Hate to tell you, G man.
Listen to what people say about them. Just look at society in general. No one trusts atheists, and it's for a reason. It really is.
Yeah, if it's private bias, then I wouldn't say that's a good enough reason. And just in terms of the advocacy, the education, the groups that are coming out, you know, things like the Satanic Temple trying to teach kids about free thought and rationalism and science and all that. Um, I think that there's a lot of good being done, and they'll continue to do so. And G man, if you're gonna criticize a group, actually focus on real facts and not personal anecdotes or your own your own personal life, because there's a lot more knowledge out there than just what you see on a daily basis. Okay, so stop out, dare to know, my friend. And that being said, thank everyone for tuning in. This has been Wolf King. Hail Satan. Dare to know. Later.